In addition to the page displays that we've seen for year, month, week, and day, the calendar templates also include block displays, both a calendar block as well as an upcoming events block. These would be positioned the way that you would position any other block. You would drag them to the appropriate region on the Structure Blocks page. Now, visibility controls might be helpful here because displaying multiple calendars on a page would be kind of redundant. So you could suppress calendar block display on calendar pages based on the common path that we provided for each of the page displays. As shown in the visibility settings, you can use wildcards, in this case, to not display the calendar block on pages that include the word calendar in the path. So, in our site, what I first want to do is go in and take a quick look at the calendar blocks. So we do have a block display which uses a display format of calendar, which is enabled and provided by the calendar module. In addition, though, we have an upcoming events block, which displays as an HTML list, displaying title and event date fields, but in this case, filtered to only display upcoming events. Again, of course, since these are templates, you could modify them however appropriate for your site. Next, I want to position these two blocks. So I'll go to Structure, Blocks, scroll down to my event calendar, and place it in the left sidebar. And then I'll place the upcoming events block also in the left sidebar. And then up in the left sidebar, I'll move them to the top of that region, with the upcoming events displaying just below the event calendar block itself. I'll save these changes, go back out to the main site, and now we see our current month displayed in the sidebar with a list of upcoming events, our book fair in this case, down below. However, if I click through to the underlying event or click through to the day on the calendar, well, we see both the calendar block along with the calendar itself, and particularly in month view, this ends up appearing somewhat redundant. So recall that we have visibility settings to control when and whether any given block will display. I'll go back to Structure, Blocks, go to my event calendar block, and click through to configure it. I'll go down to the visibility settings because I want it to display on all pages except those listed. Well, based on the paths that we provided, we know that all of our calendars include the word calendar in their path. Some of them followed by a slash, some not, depending on how we click through. And so I'll put a wildcard at the end, save this change, go back to the main page of the site, and on the main page of the site, our calendar displays. But if we clicked through to a calendar event, the calendar disappears. And while we still have our upcoming event list, which is helpful, clicking through my various displays of the calendar keeps the underlying calendar block suppressed. But if I went to any other page of the site, such as About Us, I have a calendar, or go through to our catalog book grid or catalog book list on all other pages in the site, I have an easy click-through calendar available.